Hey everybody, it's Beth Fitzgerald coming to you live. And if you follow me because you've read my book, or because you follow my blog, or you follow me on Facebook, you know that I don't do this. I love standing behind the written word. It gives me an opportunity to edit everything and clean it all up before I send it out to you. But we're in different times now, so different times call for different measures. And so I decided to come to you live today to share some of my thoughts, because I really believe in this time of quarantine that we need to go face to face. This isolation that we are required to do right now, which is incredibly important, is also incredibly taxing on our psychology and on our physical well-being. It makes us, being isolated makes us irritable, and it can make us aggressive, and it can make us grumpy. It changes our brain chemistry. It taxes our immune system. So being alone and being isolated isn't necessarily the best thing for us. Well, we're fortunate, though, that we have all of this technology now. So here I am in your living room, from my living room, and we'll spend a couple minutes together. Ladies, it's really important for you to go face to face, because we tend to take this on in a more stressful way. Guys tend to enjoy isolation and call it a time to chill out, but we get a little more stressed. As human beings, we're tribal by nature, so we love our tribe and we love to be around our tribe. But today, I will argue that texting and emailing and even phone calls don't necessarily bring us face to face. They don't give us that face to face contact that we need. If you look at any of the research on isolation in prison, you can see how detrimental it is to the psyche and the well-being of any human. So today you're in my living room, and I'm going face to face with you, although this is not my comfort level. I felt it was important. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take you for a little walk. So come with me, and we're going to go for a little walk and visit my husband. He doesn't know we're coming, so I hope he's not on a call. Let's see. Okay, he's not. There's my husband. There's another face you can see today. Doug, I am talking about isolation. What would you say over the weekend, when we started to try to do more face-to-face things with people in a safe fashion? What was your favorite?
The highlight was probably happy hour with my mom via Zoom or FaceTime.
Awesome. And how old's your mom?
85.
85. So we were able to FaceTime with his mom on Friday night. We all had a glass of wine together, and we chatted with her. I will leave you be now. Sorry.
Thanks.
Thank you. We chatted with her for about an hour via FaceTime. So I encourage you to find ways to be creative and reach out to your family members. I sit here in Skillman, New Jersey, and my daughter is in DC. So I'm incredibly sad about that she is not in my fold here in Skillman, New Jersey. But we FaceTime with her on a regular basis. I'm going to tell you 3 stories of people who are doing creative things. My friend Margie did a game of Scattergories with her family. She is in Princeton. She has a daughter in Boston and a son in Raleigh. And I hope I didn't forget anybody. Maybe there's one more son. And so they played Scattergories all on Zoom. How cool is that, right? Number 2, my friend Julie did a Zoom call with all of her friends, which sounds normal. That doesn't sound extraordinary, except Julie's a lot older than me. So, or at least, definitely maybe 10 years older than me. So I was incredibly impressed that her age group figured out Zoom, because some of my age group can't even figure out Zoom. And thank you to Zoom, because if you do a one-on-one call, there's unlimited amount of times that you can do a Zoom call, and that's what we did with Doug's mom and another couple that we had another happy hour with that we couldn't meet face to face. And lastly, I heard of a group of guys who met in their cul-de-sac. They all stayed in their car. They were all more than 6 feet away from each other, and they sat in their open trunk and had essentially a tailgate that kept them all safe and at a good distance from one another. So during these times when we are forced to be isolated and it's not our choice, I hope that you will look to creative ways to come face to face with not only your family but your friends, and definitely reach out to those that you know that may be alone, certainly not by choice. So I hope that you enjoyed coming into my living room today. It was outside my comfort zone to do this with you, but I did feel it was important. And for those of you who had never heard me speak before and have only seen me as some one-dimensional picture on my Facebook, thank you. It was my pleasure. And I hope to bring more talks like this to you so that we can have this kind of face-to-face conversation. I really do believe that we as humans need this, and it's an integral part of who we are. So thank you, and have a good day. Stay strong. We got this.